Hi guys! I need to stop doing intros like that. If you want to watch me do this kind of bold lip but yet a soft eye shadow with a very bold liner, have a look. This is like the easiest look because bold liner is easy. Chances are you probably fuck it up anyways, like me, and go bold and go bold and bold and bold, and before you know it, you've got black eyes, surprise. This is a super easy look to achieve, especially for a beginner. I believe I used 2 brushes with the exclusion of a brush to like apply this shit up here. We'll get into the deets, but if you like what you see, I had to use it. I had to use the Venus 2XL palette because I'm just so bored with it and I want to have fun with it, and I'm very bored with this look, but that's okay. It still looks pretty, and this is like a very easy, quick Valentine's Day or any like date night glam where you got to push those titties up and pop on some lip gloss and, you know. So thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you want to see more of my dumbass in the future. Let's get it started. So going in with some $1 clearance section, Walmart Neutrogena primer. It's got some SPF, so maybe it'll protect me from those that reflection of the sun from the snow. You know what I'm saying? It's snowing out here in Arlington, Washington. We got to snow. So I'm priming those eyelids of mine. I love to cover my veins because I feel like that's the only way you can appreciate the shadow. For me. It's the only way I appreciate it on my own eyes. So I'm going in with that bloom color, and I'm just using a blending brush, honestly. That's like, you could do the whole look with this. You could simplify it and just like use the blending brush for your like crease color right there, and then on your lid, 2 colors, bam. You can do that, but I just like to do it this way, the way I'm gonna show you that you don't know yet till you watch me do it. The point of this though is I have to be fast all the time. This is like, I'm practicing speed glam. That's like this right now. I know the video is sped up, but this literally took me around, realistically, 25 minutes, including the, like, I would say 5 minutes I had to look for shit because my daughter had like taken it off my table or whatever. So that happens. So this is a crease brush that I am using. And I just wanted to deepen up my crease like a tiny bit and kind of the outer corners, so I just went in with a tiny bit of that brown matte shade. So I'm using 2 of the mattes that are in this palette, and it's nice. I mean, they're really pretty. They are soft. I didn't do I just kind of wanted like a wash of color today because I knew I was going to do bold liner and lip, so I think that that's kind of complimentary when you tone down the you know, the eyeshadow a little bit, especially in my opinion for like a date night, you know. I know my husband loves when I get all dressed up, whether he like admits it or not. He loves when I look like a little snack. But at the same time, if I'm looking overly snacky and just, I mean, I like to look fake, but not, you know, crazy on a date night. I have other days I could look crazy. I want him to want me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the thing and put the kids to bed, you know what I mean? So this is the most disappointing ever. I can't even think of what the shade is called. I will insert it, but basically it sucks. They wasted their money formulating that shade, that dust of powder. No offense, Limecrime, I still love you and you're still my homies, but an honest opinion, if you can't have honest friends, like, what do you have? This shit sucks. I bought this at Walmart on a whim. I was like feeling pressured to get back home because I hate being at the store. So anyways, it sucks and it's been drying up super quick. And this little brush I got in like a 50 billion pack. I don't honestly know. It came with a lot of other tiny little detailed brushes that I use for my clay and my paintings and just all kinds of stuff. And it makes the most snatched wing 4 liner. I'm not kidding. It's easy. You can do it. I'm a shaky bitch too. Like you will, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm definitely shaking. I'm always shaking because I drink way too much coffee. So that's what we're looking like. And then we're just going to apply like a little bit more to sharpen up the wing a tiny bit because I just think that looks amazing. I hate a blunt wing personally, which is very, I don't know, just my opinion. I'm shaking. Can't do it. Fuck. All right. I did the other wing off camera because I was struggling. Struggle bus. I'm using my BH Cosmetics foundation. It has the weirdest consistency and texture. It feels almost like Elmer's glue, but honestly, it looks so nice on the skin. And, like, this is a close-up in real natural lighting. I don't have all the glamorous, like, lights that the YouTubers have. This is pretty realistic, honestly. And, it makes my skin look really nice, in my opinion. I mean, my skin is shit. I definitely need to quit smoking and drink more water, but, considering it looks pretty good on my skin. So once I take care of those other things, I'm sure any foundation would look nice on my skin, as long as the foundation doesn't suck. But, yeah, you just blend that shit out like usual. Always get under the eyes. Remember, you're in a fucking hurry because you have kids. And, we're gonna go in with, Shape Tape. This, again, it does dry me out a tiny bit, but, you know, it's all for Instagram, so if you look dry, just fucking filter it. I have pretty deep set eyes, so I always have to do my concealer a certain type of way. And I have these bulging blue veins in between like my nose and where my eye starts. I don't know. I've always had them. And my mom, one time when I was pregnant, they were so bad. My mom's like, "Who gave you a black eye?" And I was actually pregnant with Clover this time, so there was no like abuse in my relationship. But they get that bad sometimes where they literally look like bruises. I didn't have time for that beauty blending shit, but that's the same powder powder technique I used the other day where I just do the powder, translucent powder over my foundation just so that my contour doesn't stick to my cream foundation. That's where Clover beat the shit out of me. Attack. I had to leave that in there, y'all. By the way, again, on the eyeliner, I hate this eyeliner. It's not opaque at all. I feel like it's one of those eyeliners you put on and you can like immediately see your like glitter and shit underneath it. And personally, I hate that, but what do? You use it because, you know, you probably bought it with your husband's money, so just gotta be that bitch and just use it up. Use it up! Okay, so I'm blending out that contour a little bit and talking to my son at the same time. Just talking about, you know, the things. He's homeschooled, so. Okay, this brow situation today, I don't know what I was thinking, but I went on kind of like a psychopath with my brows. Like, I didn't go in slow. I went in heavy. Didn't win the race. My brows were like patchy today because I didn't do my normal steps. I was in a hurry. If you are going on a date, I mean, realistically, spend the 2 extra seconds to either don't do the brows at all or make them right. And I struggled with the other one. I struggled with this one. And it's pretty apparent to me. But I like to spoolie them out and then cut them with a tiny bit of concealer, which I used to do my eyebrows beforehand, but I like to do them after now. I don't know why. It kind of like helps the foundation and everything just kind of, I don't know. It helps me layer less on my old, getting old, on its way to being old face, you know? We're all on our way. Some a little faster than others. Nothing wrong with being old, but yet we pay for lots of cosmetics and stuff that prevent us from getting there. Sorry about my rambles, but I don't know. Someone's got to hear me, in my opinion. Yeah, wherever it's clumpy, like, you don't want that concealer brow. Like, I will stress that. You don't want concealer brow, so spend the extra couple seconds to just blend that concealer out. And this white is the whitest white of all white. And it's Taco from Sugar Pill, and it's the most delicious white. It's so pigmented. It is super powdery. You can see that shit flying everywhere. But you know what? When that bitch is white, we've waited all our lives for something like this, and I just so happen to not really have it until recently. Pretty sure it's been out for eons now, but, you know, I'm always late to the party. So, I don't know why I used a blending brush either for that, but honestly, it was like one of the only clean brushes I had that didn't have like pink or blue or something crazy like that. So, yeah. There's a little radiant on the highlighter. Just a little radiant there on the cheeks to feel a little radiant for your man. And I used to hate highlight. Not hate it, but like I used to have a lot more texture than I do on my skin. I still do have texture. But now I like to cake that shit on. And there's no particular reason why I use this blush, or it's an eyeshadow, but blush after the highlight. I just kind of a scatterbrained stonehead, I don't know, or stone bag, as my husband would call it. Stone bag. Sorry. So I've been using this stupid ass Kiss lash glue. Honestly, I can't find my Bhcosmetics one or my Duo. Mom life. They get stolen, taken away. I didn't put any mascara on these little lashes first either, and it actually was easier for me to put the lash on for some reason. But my lashes look a little sketchy now. But they, you know, I struggle with the lashes every time, every single time. And you can see, like, we're about to jump into lips. Obviously, here we are putting that lip liner on. But my lash on the right side there is out of control. And if someone could send me, like, a good video on lashes and how to apply, or send me some kind of help, that would be phenomenal. Because I just, like, I feel like the look doesn't look complete without a set of fake, bold, bitch ass eyelashes on. So help me. Help. This is the shade Cindy, by the way, one of my mother-in-law's names. I'm fortunate enough to have two mother-in-laws, and one of them's name is Cindy. So that is the color. It's really pretty. That's a Limecrime color, obviously. I don't know if I said that, but just before I fuck up too bad, I was concealing my lips because I went over the liner a little bit, and I kind of refused to think that I have real wrinkles on the other side of my lip right there where it was kind of funky. But now I'm doing some crazy stuff. Okay, like extending my lips, putting the extendo clips on. Don't do this, because if you're anything like me, you will feel incredibly uncomfortable. And even though it doesn't look that bad, it's just like, if you're not used to it and you do a bold color, it can be scary. And my lips are really uneven. Like, I've always had a crooked smile. My nose broke like circa 2010. Bad times. And so I don't have the most symmetrical face in the world. And so doing lips is always the biggest challenge. So when I do dumb shit like this, where I'm just like, let me just do some serious ombre out here. That's Salem, by the way. I don't know if I said that either. It's just, I scare myself. When you get that feeling like, maybe I should, but maybe I shouldn't, you should probably just not. Especially if you have errands to run, anything like that. Because if that's your little intuition telling you, maybe not. You need to listen, sis. You need to listen to her. So now that we have immense anxiety because we feel like our lips are crooked and our eyelash glue is very visible on the top, which that's an easy fix. Like, just throughout the video, I didn't catch it because I was like fucking in a hurry. But you can just like pop some, because that's lash glue is what you're seeing. You can pop some, what you can call it, eyeliner on there, and that'll cover it a little bit more and make it a little more natural. But that eyeliner, like I was saying, it's not very opaque and it's not matte at all. So it almost like enhances the wrinkles on my lips, or not, I'm sorry, on my eyes. Okay, so my lips look pretty decent, and you just got to push those titties up because your man needs to see you at your finest, which is, you know, over-sexualized and everything like that. Trying to look like a buffet tonight. Set that face, because you know if you're going to be doing it later, you don't want to look too sketchy. So have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Hi. So we're in my bathroom. Terrible lighting. Dirty towels. I've got a dirty sweatshirt on kind of the story of my life. We've got issues over here on the house front. Home front, doesn't matter. I wanted to show you like the wear. I've been wearing my makeup for a little while now. I don't know the exact time, but my eye is really bothering me. This always happens with this eye. The eyeliner always comes off right here, especially if I have lashes on. This always happens. I don't know if it's the lash glue or not. I keep on using that damn Kiss lash glue, and anyways, my eye just won't stop watering. Hasn't stopped watering all day. It's very uncomfortable. But I have to say, that lash is like holding on for dear life. So, it's pretty good lash glue. My eyes are a little irritated. Hi, Clover. Are you folding your hands? Ow. What are you doing? Anyways, bye. Say bye.